Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer 5000-350-646 full mortise, standard weight, plain bearing, steel base, satin nickel hinge. So let's dissect that part number. First of all, this is a Bommer 5000, and that means that it is a standard weight, leaf thickness. Okay. Plain bearing, meaning there's no ball bearings. Template pattern on the screws. The -350 is representative of the size. That means that this is a 3.5 inch tall hinge. That is also 3.5 inches wide. And the width, the height always comes first on these hinges. So if you had a 5 by 4.5, the 5 would be the height. The 646 means satin nickel finish. See up close there what the finish looks like. Okay, satin nickel, different than satin chrome. To my eyes, satin nickel looks closer to stainless steel than satin chrome does. Satin chrome to me has a little bit of blue tint to it. So it's a full mortise hinge. You can see from the swag on the hinge leaves there that when the hinge is closed, it's meant to be mortised flush to the door and frame. Okay. It's 123 thousandths thick, which is typical for a commercial grade 3.5 inch hinge. Again, template pattern, which is the standard pattern. This hinge is going to include all wood screws, all metal screws, and a complementary finish. Okay. There's a link below this video to the cut sheet, which is really a technical drawing of this hinge. Shows this hinge and its sister related hinges. Okay, some wide throw hinges as well in a 3.5 inch size. Very typical hinge used for 1 3/8 doors. That would be appropriate. 3.5 wide hinge would be appropriate for 1 3/8 doors. Commercial grade is less typical for residential applications, but nonetheless, if you were hanging a solid core door, this would be a very appropriate hinge to use. Available with several different options as well. Some of the options are things such as ball bearing, radiused corners, decorative tips, several different variations of security type accommodations that can be made to the hinge, like an NRP or a security stud, etc. Many of those accommodations, require lead time, require additional cost, etc. If you have need for any of that material, feel free to reach out to us. But a typical 3.5 hinge and a satin nickel finish, this is it for sure. Last thing I'd like to point out to you is the Bommer logo. You can see right above there it says Made in USA, a fact that Bommer is quite proud of, as am I to represent them. If you have any questions on the Bommer 5000-350-646, and it's available in every architectural finish as well, or any other Bommer product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.